guys, welcome back. So it's Saturday and it's time for my weekly TBR and I'm doing this really late. Normally I do this in the morning because I like filming videos in the morning because of lighting and everything. And I completely forgot it was Saturday. I actually thought it was Friday. And yeah, I mean, there are times I knew it was Saturday and there are times I thought it was Friday. It was a weird day. So just like 20 minutes ago, I'm thinking like, wait a minute, today's Saturday. Crap! So I scrambled to get everything ready. Yeah, so, I mean, it's not that hard of a video. I just wish I would have done it earlier. I was kind of busy earlier. I woke up in the morning and I read a little, but, you know, I did the daily errands I normally do. I went to the store and everything, took my mom to work, stuff like that. And then we actually went Pokemon hunting. Near us, there's a place we can go, and there's a ton of Pokestops and some good Pokemon, and yeah, I mean, that was fun. It was like a little family outing with just the siblings, but it was fun, and I had a good time. Of course, it was really hot and humid, so it wasn't the best day to do it, but we still had a good time. We were only out for like an hour. It was still good. And then I came home, picked my mom up from work, we made dinner, we ate, we just hung out as a family, and I'm thinking in my head, like, wait a minute, what am I forgetting? I knew there was something I was forgetting all day, and I couldn't think of it, and then boom, it hit me. It's Saturday, I need to make a video. I am just losing it. Okay, so I did pick out books that I wanted to read for the week already. I mean, these were all books that were in my head, like, okay, these are the ones I'm going to be reading. A few of them were kind of easy. There was one that I was just like, there's one left, you know. I'm thinking, okay, what do I want to read? You know, I got the ones that I, you know, have already picked out, but there's one more, and I'm just like, and yeah, I picked something, and I'll show you that in a little bit. But the first one is Boundless by Cynthia Hand. I am like, what, a little less than half, or like just about halfway done with it. I'm on page, where am I? I'm on page 208 out of like 400 something. So I'm like halfway there. I'm enjoying it. It's the third book in the Unearthly series, and I'm reading this for Booktubeathon. And Booktubeathon ends tomorrow. And by the way, in only like an hour and a half, I'm going to be doing an update video for Booktubeathon. I am freaking losing it. I knew I had to do that video, but I couldn't think of this one. Yeah, so I'm reading this one for Booktubeathon. I'll be done with it. I'm thinking tonight, and then I'll have all tomorrow to just read something else. So, another one that I am going to be reading, that I already knew I was definitely going to be reading, is Asunder by Jodi Meadows. This is the sequel to Incarnate, which I read for Booktubeathon and loved, actually. I really enjoyed Incarnate, so I really want to see what happens with Sam and, what's her name? Sam and, what's her name? Anna. Wow, I can't believe I forgot that. I can't wait to see what happens with Sam and Anna and other characters that I have really started to like, though right now names are escaping me. I can't remember any. But I really enjoyed the first one, so I cannot wait for to see what happens in the sequel. And then I read the first one a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't actually get to the second one, even though I had it in a TBR video, I think like last week, or was it the week before? Can't remember when I read the first one. But that is Mirror King, or The Mirror King by Jodi Meadows. This is the sequel and conclusion to the Orphan Queen duology. I enjoyed the Orphan Queen. Not a whole lot. I mean, I think that's like everybody's reaction to the Orphan Queen. It was good, it was solid, but it wasn't amazing. I think I gave that like a 3.5 star rating. So I did enjoy it though, and I am interested to see what happens in the sequel, because the ending really pissed me off in The Orphan Queen. So, and this one's huge though. I mean, this one's like over 500 pages. This one's gonna, I mean, I don't think it's gonna take me long because it's Jodi Meadows. It might take me a couple of days. but I am interested to see what happens. We'll see. And then I also have Judgment and Death by J.D. Robb. Of course, this is number 11 in the In Death series. I am making my way through them. I had to go out and buy more because I actually read all of the ones that I had already on my shelf, which I'm really happy with because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get so many, read them all, and then go straight into... Oh, wait. Oh, no. Hold on. Wait a minute. Where did I put it? Okay, so I need to make sure. I'm afraid that I might have... Okay, hold on. I wrote a whole list of the In Death series to make sure I have them all in order. Okay, I'm good. Because there's novellas for the In Death series, and I want to read every single one. And, okay, so it's after 12. That there's a novella. So I'm good. I can read Judgment and Death now and then read the 12th one and then go into the novella. Okay, I'm good. So yeah, I love this series so much and I really want to make my way through them. But I'm happy that I'm reading one a week and I'm enjoying everything I'm reading. I love this series. I love the characters. Eve and Rourke are just a fantastic couple and I love them. And then there's Feeney. Yeah. Every time I think Feeney, I think Boy Meets World. I loved that show when I was a kid. So every time I think of him, even though I know that it's not what he looks like. And there's McNabb and Peabody and Mira, and there's just so many characters in the series, and I absolutely love all of them, including Mavis. Oh, I love Mavis. She's amazing. So yeah, I mean, I just love the series, and I'm really, I'm just excited for this one. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm always excited for the next one, so can't wait. Okay, so those are all of those. Those are all of the ones that I actually had picked in mind, like these three, Asunder, or The Mirror King, and Judgment and Death. Boundless I had in mind too for the last week. I was hoping to finish it. We'll see. So I had those already planned, but I didn't know what else I wanted to read. I knew I wanted to pick one more book because, again, I have all day tomorrow to read something. And I didn't know what I wanted to read, but I definitely wanted to make it. I didn't want to read any of those because I did want to read something new because it's still Booktubeathon. I don't know. That's just how I feel. Here, I'm just going to bring that down. And I didn't want to read a sequel to one I was already reading, like Asunder, or like Judgment and Death. I mean, I guess I could read The Mirror King, but I was like, I want to read something new, you know? And I was like, what am I going to read? And then I was watching Whitney over at Witty Novels, all of her vlogs for Booktubeathon, and she just read one trilogy, and I own this trilogy, and I'm like, she's making me want to read it. And if you watched her videos, you know what it is. And it's Captive Prince by C.S. Pacat. And this is book 1 of the Captive Prince trilogy. And this trilogy is about, okay, so it's about this prince, or no. Yeah, well, he's the warrior hero to his people and the rightful heir to the throne of Iquilos? I have no idea how to say that. But his half-brother seizes power, and Damon is captured, stripped of his identity, so so no one's gonna know who he is, I guess. And he's sent to serve the prince of an enemy nation as a pleasure slave. So it sounds really good. It's a gay romance, which I'm enjoying, actually. But this one's more sexual. This one is an erotica, and everybody who's read it has liked it. I think there's some that have really not liked it, but people who I've seen read it have enjoyed it. And again, I own the whole trilogy, and I really want to see what happens, and I've heard the sequel is so much better than this one, so I'm excited to see how I like it. And I know that there's like a trigger warning for like abuse, and I don't know what else, but I know that it can get ugly and brutal. Oh, maybe abuse and rape, probably. But again, I want to see how it is. again, I've owned this series, I've owned this trilogy for a little while, and it's just been sitting there, and then watching her videos and just her talking about it, and the fact that she calls Laurent and Damon her sons, I'm like, oh my god, okay, I need to read this, I need to see what's going on, or I need to know what's happening in this. So I think I can maybe just read this whole thing tomorrow, just read this one all of tomorrow. If I can finish Boundless tonight, I can do this. So yeah, that is my weekly TBR, guys. Sorry again for how late this is. Normally these go up really late, but I do them, like I film them early. But yeah, that's just not today. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want, let me know if you've read any of these down below, what you're reading for the week. Talk to you guys later, and thanks again. Happy reading.